In today's show, we're taking a look from McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, Red Hood, Dawn of DC. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. And today, guys, as I promised, we're going to do a look at Red Hood from the Dawn of DC. And I've got to say, man, that I was messing around with this figure for a little while. And I have to say, aesthetically, it's very pleasing. Looking at some of your videos, guys, I noticed that a lot of you have mentioned that it's a little bit of a reuse with some new sculpts here and there. But overall, guys, I love the way this guy looks. And we're going to look at all the cheddar that it came with for the housekeeping. But you guys know how I feel that I don't like in Batman world to have a Bat family. I'm not in that. I'm not in the greatest superhero in the world. Having a sidekick, I was ridiculous. And for Red Hood, I rechanged my from the original. That Red Hood's Jason family was killed in Joker, and wanting knowing that Batman never killed Martha Wayne. Obviously, it's his wife. He's the Joker. So, wanting to take revenge not only on Batman but on Martha, he befriended Deathstroke to train him, show him how to steal, get up-to-date weapons and weaponry. Remember, Deathstroke in the Flashpoint is actually a good guy, and he stole not only military-grade weapons, but he stole them also from Luthor, who was actually a good guy too, to try to take his revenge in the Flashpoint. So again, you guys, you could steal that idea from me, but that's what I wrote because I don't like the fact that something a second Robin. I'm not into Robins. I think it's the most ridiculous character. I've always thought Batman should always be a lone wolf. That's just me. So we'll start off with the card, which Laziness is the same card as the motorcycle, but here is the source material. Beautiful cover art. And then we've got, here you go, same bio as the motorcycle. Right? We'll take that from there. We get a stand. In this case, it's okay. The figure can stand. He's very well balanced. Here's the part that always annoys me. We got a katana, beautiful katana, but guys, look at this thing. Even trying to put it in the back, there's some hooks in the back of the uniform. It's terrible. This is this again is flimsy, but I don't know, McFarlane, why do you do that? And last but not least, guys, we get the two swappable hands, which again, I'm not complaining because we got the accessories. Let's bring in this bad boy. If you don't have this figure, for me, aesthetically, the selling point for me was this. The color of this, the fact that on the uniform, oh, I just broke this. I'm going to have to glue this back now. Sorry, guys. The fact that it's not a bat, it's something else, makes it even better for me. So I like that there. Um, didn't think you're not gonna get a lot of head swivel from this character, so don't even try on it. And I'm not trying to do the articulation right now, but McFarlane, I know I always say that it's an open canvas and you guys can customize the figure, but anytime McFarlane makes a figure that is going to get on a vehicle, he tends to add this to them. And I really think that all McFarlane figures should have done that. So let's try right now before we do the articulation, guys. And you guys know more than me, especially those customizers. This is a reuse. Now, I can't for the life of me think of what the reuse is, but I think that this might be the grifter pants. But let me know in the comments. Share with me what you guys think it is. I'm going to try to put the weapon, but I tried when I took it out of the box, and it was all over the place. The sword is just, you know, This is terrible. Look at that. You know, McFarlane, this is just laziness in the QC department. I mean, and then the fact that Red Hood has been limited to a crowbar only because Joker used a crowbar on him. Now it seems like Red Hood is only limited to the crowbar all his life, which is ridiculous because whatever, but guns, McFarlane, guns would have been the better option here. So here they are. It looks good, but again, just know how flimsy it is. We're going to take a look at the hands. I'm going to pop one hand out. Okay, so that just came out right there. The fact that we get trigger fingers, and I'm not going to put the other hand, guys. The plastic is extremely rigid, and it's going to cause a lot of issues with the hand. I don't want it to be like that. So give me a second here. So I switched out this hand here. As you can see, I'm not doing the other one, guys. The plastic is extremely rigid, and I didn't heat it up before the video. I just wanted to start shooting, getting back to the swing of things. So I broke the jacket, as you guys can see here, thinking that you can open it up. This is terrible right here. So I am going to glue it. I've got the industrial glue for it. Let's take a look. We know the head won't be able to articulate. So if you're going to animate this, you're going to have to do that, or him inside on there. You do get a T-pose. You do get the bicep swivel, double jointed, which is amazing. You get, let's see what kind of articulation on the wrist you get here. So right now, dude, the entire, and I just said the word dude, the entire wrist itself, guys, and forgive me for all this blundering, but getting back, the wrist does do this, but for some reason, this one's not doing it right now. I'm going to have to heat up everything on there, but could be the gauntlets not stopping it. You do get that there. The diaper or the pants is all the way up here. I'm not sure why. You get that much of a split, obviously, because you're going to need to get them on the motorcycle. And I'll show you that later. You get that thigh cut there. Double jointed knees like we expected. And again, McFarlane, you put that boot there. You put that ball bearing that sucks on there. And then you get the toe articulation. So when it comes to the figure, guys, it's a beautifully sculpted figure made to get on a motorcycle. Obviously, I'm going to have to switch out the fist. So let's hope we don't break it. Let's pull it out. That one came out easily. No worries. This is perfect. Let's pop that in. So in a few minutes, guys, we'll be back and I'll show you with him on the motorcycle. And we're back, guys. And first of all, guys, I want to say a million thanks to you guys out there because a lot of you are the voice of reason for me. I'm going to be sincere with you. I almost grabbed this figure in the motorcycle and threw it out of my condo window. I'm being honest with you. All of you that are a voice of reason for me and have been with me for a long time, you guys are the true saints of toy community. I don't know how you guys have the patience to deal with this, but took me 20 minutes not only to heat up the hands, but then to get them to pose, right? Then I actually went to some of your videos, not per se maybe any of you following, but other guys out there. And the way that some of these collectors are justifying this is by having him pop a wheelie in the entire video. I don't think in the comic book he's riding on a wheelie the entire time. And this right here, I mean, I don't own a motorcycle, but I don't think this looks correctly. I think you're supposed to be able to lift your head up to be able to drive. But when I was a kid and I had the G.I. Joe motorcycle, man, it was in and out. Put the figure on and it looked fantastic. And I was doing wheelies, jumping, jumping chairs when I was playing. I don't remember it being this difficult. I literally had to heat up the hands to the point where they were gummy and I could open them wide to get them about the handlebar. Let me tell you something, guys, about the laziness of McFarlane. I don't know why these mirrors are here. They shouldn't be here. Let's put the figure in. Let's put the hand in. Simple as that. I'm even thinking about cutting those off if I'm going to use this. But if you're an animator and you animate vehicles and you're able to do so like Animation Films and many others, man, more power to you, because honestly, I literally almost lost my shit doing this. But again, this is what it looks like. He's not even sitting down. Doesn't look right. Ergonomically, this looks painful, at least from my point of view. He looks cool, but he'll look cooler on a wheelie, which is what everybody has him pose, which is stupid. Uh, Again, guys, it's a great figure. It's a great vehicle. I got it for She Spawn, but I'm realizing that unless they have the thigh cut here, it won't sit on the vehicle, and I've already broken figures like that. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Here he is, like as I promised, with the motorcycle on it. You can't tilt the head because of the hood. I broke the vest. Let me know your thoughts, what you think, if you're going to collect it. And if you are, I'm going to put a link below. It's an affiliate link. It's helping me grow the channel, helping me get figures and things like that. Not that I can, but remember, we don't get them for free here in this channel. This is why I'm able to complain. This is why I'm able to talk the way I talk when something's not right, because I'm paying for this. So I'm here with Red Hood. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment, hit the bell, get notified, guys, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. So with that said, Red's had enough of Red Hood, and we are